Alright, party people, we are back. We are on part 11 of ranking our GHL website. So, the last thing we did was make sure we had all of the links built. So, before we can even get to this step, we have to make sure that all the pages are built correctly. So, we did that. We make sure everything's interlinked and the website structure is complete. So now what I need to do is add what they call a schema markup. There's plenty of videos on YouTube if you want to research what schema markup means and things like that, but we're not, going over that. But the next two steps is first we need to add the schema markup to the website, and then after we add the schema markup, the next step after that is to take our websites and register them to the search engines. So there's a lot of search engines out there, but on this video I'm going to just cover the first three or the top three, and I'll do another video in the future explaining like other search engines you can go to. But for now, let's go ahead and do it like this. We have this set up, and what we're going to do is use the GPT we used earlier. Since it's been following everything, and we're just going to politely ask it to help us out. Remember, we're using this GPT that we created, so it's pretty knowledgeable about things, about building websites and everything like that. So you can go ahead and just ask it, and the link to this is going to be in the description of the video. So just click down there and get that. So basically say, please give me the schema markup for this website based on local business. If you need reference, use this URL. And what we did was we go to schema.org, and once you go to schema.org, it's going to ask you what kind do you want. So right here I put in local, and it should finish it for me. Yep. And you just click it, and then it'll take you straight there. And then I'm going to copy this domain and put it into our GPT. Please ask before gender rating output. Now imagine if this was, let's say, 10 years ago, it would not be this easy. I already got the JSON. Thank you. Phone number, business address. So let's go ahead and get this information to it. What I'm going to do is copy, paste it. I'm going to get all this information. Go to his settings. It should be there. I'm just going to pause. We're back. I got all the information by looking up the customer's location, and then I see it on Google Maps, and you right click and you'll see the latitude, longitude. You click it and it says copy to clipboard, excuse me, and then we put information, relevant information, and I just erased it. So basically I copied this right here, copied this, all right, then I paste it into here, and then once I did that, I erased of it. I just erased the bottom portion and I put in the relevant information. So for latitude, longitude, I just highlighted it and I pasted it. Service radius, I changed it to 100 miles, and then hours of operation, I just highlighted it and I pasted exactly right here, and I started at the bottom, highlighted all the days, or you can just hit right here, copy open hours, copy keyboard, and just go back, and I just paste it in right down here. All right, let's continue. We're gonna hit enter. Oh shit, excuse me. Let me go ahead and just click, and we should get a proper schema, finish what we were doing. And I like that it was already in JSON. I didn't have to even tell it to put it in JSON code. Like I said, this is saving me hours of work. Here we go. All right, so it says where do you want to add this, and it actually tells me where to go to on Go High Level, and that's pretty cool. Like I didn't even tell it. Well, I did tell it earlier I was using Go High Level, but as you see, it's telling me where to go to automatically. So this advertising intern is really, really good. It keeps track of everything. All right, so it says go to your page settings and paste your JSON marker in the head section. And I'm going to ask the question, can I paste the code under the, what was the last things we added in on the last video? We added, my bad, under metadata codes. And anything you don't know, just ask away and you'll get your answer. So if you're not sure what you're doing, all you got to do is ask. Yes, you can absolutely paste the, here's how it works. You don't got to explain. Jeez Louise. Oh gosh. It over explains. All right, so if anybody needs help, it will definitely help you. Let me go ahead and give it a thumbs up so it feels good. Your GPT so it knows it's doing good. It's the guide on testing or anything else. No. So it's next steps. Paste the code, test it, use Google results test here. Ensure it's recognized correctly. Once verified, close your page and the Teams will go live. All right, here we go. Take copy code, take it over, like it said, to our website. So we're going to go back to the main. Go to sites. Oh, we're already here. And like it said, I can go down to the head tracking code area and I can simply from there and just paste it right underneath. And we're all right. Now that is it. The website is officially completed. We have the proper metadata inserted. We made sure all of these pages are interlinked and they go together so that if a search engine crawls it, it's very easy to read. The easier it is to read, the higher you'll rank. Any kind of difficult website, it's harder to rank them. So we make sure it's easy to read as possible. Actually, in fact, I got to go through readability. And the way you do that is, let's go ahead and before we do that, make sure we have readability. You want to make spacing is at least a 1 point space on your font. So go through your entire site and make sure everything is font. A little tidbit, very important. So we're going to click here, scroll down, looking for the spacing. There it is, letter spacing. Right, see it right there, highlight it, letter spacing. And you're going to change that to 1 pixel. And if you saw the spacing just spaced out a little bit more, and when you do this to your entire website, it improves the readability and it gives you a higher SEO score. So it looks like I've already changed this to 1 spacing. Just check and make sure your spacing up. Got a 1 space right here. Make sure all your spacing is spaced up. 1 spacing. Got a 1 spacing here. Good job, Terrence. I'm just CYA. Before you turn in your homework, make sure your homework is complete. That's all we're doing right here. We're just checking our homework before we turn it in. Takes a little while to do it, but we want to get the highest score possible. So you missed out on some. I would have turned this in. I did a lot of school. Honestly, I just get stuff done quickly and it's up, done, and then turn it in. I got a 78. I'm like, how you got 78? I didn't check my work. That's why. So lesson learned in high school and take that to real life. You know what my daughter was studying yesterday? She was like, I need to figure out where the nucleic acid goes in this compound. I was like, why did we study that? Like, are you going to ever say that in your life? She said, yes, I am. It's like, oh, excuse me. She actually wants to be a doctor, but I don't know. All of my nerd friends, they don't really talk like that. They don't say words like nucleic acid. They'll say this right here or that thing over there. It's never an actual scientific term, but some actually one of my nerdy friend Usman, he would talk like that. He'll say the big word. He didn't care. All right, give him a phone call later. Going through and just checking my letter spacing and make sure everything's at least a 1 spacing. So I can't change that here. Then go to advanced line height, font options, font weight. That's crazy. Let's see if we get the 200. What does that mean? Font weight's availability may range depending on font family. Interesting. This means for light font, it didn't change anything. Alright, border and shadow, border width, visibility. Alright, I think we're done here on the home page. Might have found some more little small things you can do to your website just to help you rank a little bit better. Readability, something as simple as that. Definitely done with this. Save it, publish it, and what I'm going to do is pause it while I do this to the rest of the website. I'll be right back. Alright, it's Thursday and I gotta go live. I'll be going on the background and I do a Twitter account. If you care, I do some tweets so at DahBahm DM. That's what it's supposed to be. Well, I'll change that later. It's supposed to be at DahBahm DM. So just tweet me over there. But let me get back to work. Where was I at? All right, so we have the schema markup with the appropriate JSON code. And we have this code. We're going to copy that and we put it into header over here. Oh no, we already did that. And then what's going on now is readability. So we have all the code in place, and we're just double checking our work to search engine, and we're making sure that the readability is on your website. So the way you do that is you check the letter spacing in the website developer and make sure your spacing is about one or two. I'm doing it because I'm just trying to make sure it can be read, but one or two for your letter spacing. And this small, well, it's not really small because it's very tedious, but this one action here will give you a higher score when the search engines look at the website because they're going to score you on readability. How easy can your website be read? Increasing the letter spacing, you are giving yourself a little bit of extra points. All right. I don't know why I do this, but would you rather check a homework before you turn it in, or you just gonna turn it in? Because I did that when I was in high school, and I got 78s, and that wasn't cool because I knew I could have got it easily at 85 or something like that. 78s, come on, but all I had to do was just check my work. I wouldn't have missed some easy points because I breezed through the test. I want to go to the next thing. So how many minutes? I think we got one more page. So we're done with the pressure washing. We save and we publish, and you use this middle button to easily switch between your pages. So we are on pressure washing. So I'm going to scroll. Pressure wash. Last page. Great. Make sure everything is readable by turning in our work to the search engines like Google and Bing and Yahoo. There's over search engines that I booked for this video. We're just going to cover top three. Really adding some big pixels over here. Very readable. And for the small fonts, I'll do like a 3. This is pretty small. They're pretty tight together. So I'm going to give it a 3 just to make sure that small font is really readable. Bottom, I think. No. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to publish. And that's all the pages. Double and triple check. We are ready to submit our work. Alright, so now that all this work is done, I think we've been working on this website for about a cumulative about 30, maybe 40 hours tops. And we're finally ready to turn on our work. So I'm going to go back, and what we're going to do is I can find it here. I mean, sites might be here. I'm trying to get to the settings, like the domain settings. Cool. And then once you're in settings, domains, you go to your domain, and you see these 3 dots. Right here is the www. If you hit here, it says this is basically a redirect domain. But right here, if you click it, it says XML sitemap. And this is what we need. So we have the website with all the pages, and we also have with all the blogs. So we're going to have this generated. So we don't really need that code, but this is more important than anything. So we're going to copy this URL, and basically it's just your website /sitemap.html. But basically just copy it so you don't got to hurt your fingers by typing all day. All right, here we go. Where we at? So now that we have this site map, now we can take this juicy information and register it on the search engine. So all you need to do is basically type in Yahoo Webmaster. We have Bing, XML sitemaps. All right, so it's going through what we've already covered. I guess this is for people who just want how to rank their website. That's how we at. Yep. We have everything linked out, correct? Oh, what? Images. Optimize your videos, promote your site. Things you focus on, keyword stuffing, excessive appeal. What is it? What? Things we believe you shouldn't focus on. Don't keyword stuff, meta keywords. Google search doesn't use keywords and meta keywords with domain names. Keyword in the domain or URL path. Pick a name for the site. What's best for business? Usual find the name. So we recommend the following general knowledge, main perspective. Let's sit on top of the domain. Just cheese. Switching. Let's see the care. Search console. I think that's where we gotta go, but I've just never seen this page before, so I don't want to leave this page and miss out some information I never thought of. Because we should be on Search Console, not on this right here. This is Search Central. I want Search Console. Let me just go back. I don't think we're ready for the development program yet. We are here. Sitemaps. Just make it. read it better. So we're gonna add a new sitemap here. Okay. It looks like it's already there. It says couldn't fetch, but this was submitted last read January 18th. It's the 16th. So let's give it a new one to read. All right. So done here, and let's go to Bing. Please sign in. Submit. But my clients given, we basically made this Google account so we can perform tasks for his business. So we just made an extra Google account. So anything has to be done, we can just use this neutral Google account. All right. So it says already verified on Google Search Console. Import your site from Google Search Console. No site record. Enter site manually. Let's just add it manually. I don't want to use because the one that Google Search Console has, they don't have the updated one. They just gotta update their system. So I'm just gonna add manually. Choose the verification. Your site's registered with GoDaddy. Verify your site automatically. Sign in to verify. Try some Google, but I don't think we have to sign in with the password, and I gotta look that up. It looks like it worked. Success. So we got lucky on that one. So we're done with Bing. Looks like it was registered with GoDaddy and it's getting all the information. Looks like it's a skip and verify later, but we're done here. Our domain, successfully added to the Webmaster Tools. And guess we'll come back and check on this later. Now we're gonna go to Yahoo. Now I heard that Yahoo was different now. Let's see if they changed to a blog now. It looks like. Let me read this before I start clicking in these buttons. Site now submit website includes Yahoo's unable to provide status regarding submissions to being insistent that you submitted. Your site can take up to 6 to 8 weeks or longer for your content to show up on Yahoo or so. I did not know that. Alright, let's see if this works. Looks like we've already done the Bing step. Getting started checklist, open up Bing Webmaster. Looks like we've already done that. Create your site maps. It looks like Bing brought up Yahoo for search. So Bing covers the Yahoo. Alright, great. So all done here. And that is it. We did everything we could for this website. We've made sure the spacing is well. We made sure that it has a fast page load speed by making sure the photos and the documents are uploaded to the back office and not crawling from a different URL. And let's say make sure everything looks well. So only thing we do now is just let the crawlers do what they do. I appreciate everybody and their time. We got done pretty early this time, so if you need help with your website, we will always keep ourselves available. You can either go to singlebizowner.com, that's singlebiz.com, or you can always go to our main website, BAHMDM.com. That's DahBahm for the media. So go there to our website. All you gotta do is just hit this button right here. Once you hit that button, it'll ask you a few questions and answer the questions, and that easy. And we'll get you started for free. We start with a 12,000 foot overview of your business, see where the leaky holes are in your bucket, and we formulate a customized plan. Most people, when they get in touch with me, they really just need their website and some basic SEO done, and then we let that run for a few months, and then we start going into paid ad campaigns and to email campaigns, because all of the leads that come in from the paid ads, we store them on a list, and then we change those leads into an email drip sequence, so that money on that money on the paid campaigns doesn't go to waste, and basically all of the leads are always nurtured, and they're never forgotten. So okay, that's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much.